TraxNYC sent me a gift.
I have a feeling that I'm a little too crazy to talk to MrBeast or approach him.
That's a real diamond inside this diamond play button.
This is the biggest thing, the biggest project we could be doing.
Somebody robs Renato's dog from his patio.
I want this, but the size of a real play button.
Yeah, he challenged us, MrBeast challenge.
Okay. Well, you don't have to sacrifice. Some shady shit going on. It's just f***ed up. You can tell me the address and we can meet up. We can give you the cash.
Kwana's doing a Drake-style engagement rings, vast amounts of carats.
They make some pretty cool custom stuff, so I would give away my 10 million subscriber play button and replace it with yours if you made it look better.
It's silver, it's got diamonds, it cost mad money, it took months to make. MrBeast, you know what I'm saying? He's a nice guy, he's obviously on another level. And we've been making something for him. Now we gotta deliver it, and that's what we're gonna do. It's on another fucking level, but this is the biggest thing, the biggest project we could be doing. Silver, it's got diamonds, it cost mad money, it took months to make, and I commissioned my whole team. I wanted to make it, he challenged us, MrBeast challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's over my head, really. The final version, I haven't seen nothing. We're trying to make that happen, and it's an amazing brand move, and this guy's not cheap with his branding, so that's really what's going on there.
Yep, we got challenged by MrBeast. Started actually almost a year ago. They commissioned us for some gold bars, some silver bars. We were already making just little versions, like little silver and gold versions of play buttons. We're gonna send them to our YouTuber friends, Money Buys Happiness, Tommy G, all the people that might have a plaque, like we do, silver and gold plaque. We were gonna send them out. We made one platinum version, and we put a diamond in it also, right where that play button would be, where the little triangle is. Put 1 trillion cut diamond in there. And since we're doing business with the Beast team, we decided let's send it over to MrBeast. Who better to send a little platinum diamond play button to than MrBeast, especially because he's the most subscribed YouTuber. We sent that over to him. About 2 days later, we got a video back. It was Jimmy in the video. He said,
"Hey everybody, TraxNYC sent me a gift. I don't know what's in here, or I've gotten like a clue here and there, but I haven't seen what's in here. And from what I've seen online, they make some pretty cool custom stuff. So let's open it up. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Wait, is that a diamond?
It's a real diamond.
That's a real diamond inside this diamond play button. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder what it's worth. They also asked me to challenge them to build whatever I want. I want this, but the size of a real play button. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be a diamond in the middle, but make a real play button. And then, you know, I don't know what your budget is, whatever it is, just spend that making like a cool one. Like if I had this, but like life size, that would be crazy. I'd actually I would give away my 10 million subscriber play button and replace it with yours if you made it look better.
So you guys accept this challenge?
Yeah!
and he gave us a challenge. I want you to remake a play button life size, he said. So we made the play button life size. Now his kick was, if he likes it better than the original YouTube diamond play button he got for 10 million, he would give his play button away, which the value is probably worth more than any play button out there just because it's MrBeast and it says that MrBeast on it, MrBeast 10 million. He said he'd give his away in exchange for ours. But we did the challenge complete. You guys are gonna see how we got it done, and you're gonna see how we get it to him also.
So right here we got parts of the YouTube. Right here, if you flip this, this is the layout of the YouTube. Over here are gonna be photo pendants. I'm gonna put enamel. This is gonna be the opening scene when you open the back of the pendant. Goes to the back. What's that, bro? Now we're polishing the plate button, make sure everything's good. We're gonna start assembling soon, so we wanna make sure everything's nice and polished, rhodium. You can see those cuts in there. Very nice, clean and sharp. This is made out of silver. Some parts are gonna be made out of gold. I'll show you what it looks like. Put this right here. This is gonna be one of the craziest projects that come out of a Trax. Something never done before. It's like, really talk about memorial pendant, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when I. So yeah, they're working on that. Right now I'm trying to organize to see what steps we gotta do to finish this project. So after this, we're gonna start assembling. Some pieces are already enameling. So try to knock it out in a week's time. Usually what you have to do is you have to wait till everything's done, assembled, and then at the last point you enamel it. But since we're in such a time frame and we wanna give this to him super fast and nice quality, we sent some of the pieces already to enamel. We're gonna wait to assemble half of the piece. And then when the pieces come back, we assemble it real quick, a light touch up, and then it'll be good as new. See it?
Sí. Ella siempre hace así.
So she's saying it's 100% the dog. So 2 days ago, somebody robbed Renato's dog from his patio. Someone opened the patio door, took the dog, and went off on a bike. Everybody posted on Instagram, Max posted on Instagram. Now they got a call saying that they have someone that might think they have him.
Alright, but I'm saying he's a little scared, puppy. That's what I'm saying. I forced myself in the concept. I don't want to get killed, bro. I don't want to.
No. If you can send us the location.
Listen, puppy, I'm going to take it. I'm letting you know. I'm going to do it for you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to sacrifice my life for your ass, for you and your family.
Well, you don't have to sacrifice. If you can tell me the address and we can meet up, we can give you the cash.
Sorry, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm part of the hood. I can't do that. That's called snitching in the hood.
All right, no problem, man. He said basically he saw the crackhead with the female dog because he never had a dog before, and all of a sudden he had a dog and he saw the post. He told the guy, was what he's saying, that he was like, oh, I want to breed dogs with your dog with my dog. We'll make babies. We'll make money off it. So the guy was like, oh yeah. And then he went over there. He took some pictures. The guy was like, why are you taking pictures? He's like, no, I just want to make sure the dog is good to be mating with my dog and shit like that. And the guy's a little bit sketched out. So if you can make sure you get the dog here, we'll give you the cash. Just as long as the dog is not.
Listen. If you want to get technical, my brother just said it. We're about to beat things up to take it.
I don't know. I don't care how you get it, but as long as you get the dog here safe, we'll give you the cash, no problem. But she's saying it's 100%. That's 100% the dog. You can bring it to the city, or we can go to you, whichever you want. If I send somebody now, they're gonna get there like in an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, then I'm gonna get somebody to start going over there, and then I'll send you my number so you can call me, because this ain't my number.
Alright, I got you, puppy.
And now they're gonna go to the area. You're gonna get the dog, and hopefully everything goes good. So.
No cabe. Puta, é fodido, bro. Okay. Okay, looks good. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Flossie, don't do this to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help me with the review. You know what I'm saying? Technology is great, but diamonds and gold and the jewelry that people wear, we gotta be aware. And you know what I'm saying? That's the way it is.
And real quick.
Oh, Quan.
For Quan, yep. In the works.
Quan is doing
a dope necklace.
A Drake style engagement rings, vast amounts of carats, vast amounts of capital. Quan is a great guy, man. I love Quan. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Quan. You got, you know, like, it's an amazing life when it comes to having these YouTube friends. Quan and Flossie, great minds, great personalities, doing completely different things and shit. It's you know, it's an incredible experience. They're my friends.
Max actually told me Quan was looking to make like a similar to Drake's necklace, which is a beautiful piece in its own. Quan said he wanted to make something similar, a little smaller. I initially thought it was for him, but he did message me and said he was, you know, he was for real about it. So when it comes to those big projects, I call my guys, Danny and Ivan.
Well, he handled most of it. I told him what to do, calculate with the layout. Obviously, it's a smaller version of the Drake chain. So I told him it's gonna be more stone than Drake's chain. It was more stone, right?
Yeah, so basically the main thing that we got the quote for, so he told us how much he wanted to spend. That way, me and Mickey, Ivan decided to do the layout, do the math. We found all the stones, did the math. It was good on budget, so then we decided to start making it. We actually got the stones from 4 different diamond dealers. It wasn't just one place. We had to go to different places, source a bunch of different stones, match all the colors, make sure all the colors were above F color, ES, SI.
XXX, yeah, XXX, everything. Even when we started, we had one design. We changed it a little because we didn't want it to be exactly like Drake's. We're not out here stealing designs. For the people wondering, watching, that have seen Quan's necklace, if you want to start a project like that, to give you a quote in lab, something like that would maybe be like 100,000. If you're gonna do it in natural and you want something of that caliber, you're in the 7 digits.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quan and Rissa. It turned out to be a push present. I thought it was a necklace for Quan, which I think looks dope on him. But Rissa and Quan just had their 2nd baby, so congrats to them. Great push present idea.
The time frame, I was like, we did it like in a week.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
A quick time frame.
So since we had such a tight time frame and we had to make it basically overnight at a certain point, I just made the decision to cut the chain in half and have 2 different setters doing it. So the hardest part about that is the setting might be a little bit different. So I had both setters look at each other's work so they kind of have an idea of how they're going to do it together, because it wasn't just regular round setting. They were all eagle claw setting if you look at the chain and the design. Yeah, so basically he was like, we have to meet at Jamaica, the Jamaica train station. I'm like, all right, so whatever. Like, I didn't want him to come over here. I told Ivan, like, yo, I'm gonna go, I'll pick up his dog. Yeah, we get over there. He told me to call him 30 minutes before, just so he can go beat up the guy and take the dog away. I call him like 30 minutes before, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. He calls me like 10 minutes later, and he was like, yo, I got the dog. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why? Like, you got that dog like mad fast, but like, who the hell did he beat up mad fast? Yeah, I get there, we get to the place. He was like, yo, tell me where you're at. I'm like, I'm at the corner over here. He was like, nah, but tell me exactly in front of what store. So in my head, I'm like thinking, I'm not telling this guy like exactly where I'm at. So I told him something across the street. I ended up seeing him just on the corner. He called me. We're staring at each other from across the street. We're telling each other, yeah, I was telling him like, yo, come over here. He was like, nah, you come over here. And me and Renato are looking at him, and he doesn't have the dog. I'm like, what is this, like, this guy's playing games. Like, I'm thinking like, this guy doesn't have a dog. He's telling me like a bunch of shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get out of here. And he was like, nah, if you get out of here, I'm gonna kill the dog. Renato doesn't understand English, so he went across the street, started arguing with the guy, about to get into a fist fight. And then I see some guy hop out of a white van. He hops out the van, it's his boy. He was like, nah, we'll sell the dog for more. Some other guy. I didn't want to give him the money. He was like, yo, give me the money up front. I don't know. He wanted me to give him the money, and then with him out, not even showing me the dog. So I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I'm about to get out of here. We end up going inside of a restaurant. He takes out the dog from the car, brings it into the restaurant. We end up exchanging money and the dog inside the restaurant while like the guys and the owners are trying to like kick us out. In my back of my mind, I'm like, yo, they definitely just kidnapped that dog and just took it for ransom. I'm like, that's just fucked up shit. So I'm like, yo, at least let me just get I just tried to take a video of the guy's license plate. I ended up getting a picture of the license plate. I took a video. You see the van that they're in is crazy. And when you zoom in, you see a license plate. But you see it's like a white van. They got a cage in the back. This was after. So if anything happens again, you know, at least I'm gonna have something to like. And supposedly how they did it, he had two dogs in his front yard. They ended up only taking one. He was on a bicycle. He just took the dog on the bicycle, just carrying it.
You know, we just made him a gift and we were happy to see him have it, put it on. And I was amazed that he would even wear or even say anything. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna make the play button this way or that way. And that was the challenge. If it'll be a cooler play button than the one he has, he'll give his away. That's what he said. And it would, you know, you tell me if you're watching this, if this is fucking cool to you or not. A massive slab of silver, hand painted on the inside with the branding, with how he started. You know, one of the first MrBeast videos I watched was him, you know, saran wrapping himself. You know, I'm like, wow, this guy just bought a bunch of saran wraps at Orbeez and all the shit he used to do. So I kind of wanted to incorporate that and make a cool play button, make a cool box for it. But, you know, I have a feeling that I'm a little too crazy to even talk to MrBeast or approach him. Well, I don't know, maybe it's my paranoia, you know what I'm saying? But the reality is that we're patiently waiting to deliver this thing, if that's gonna be possible, and if not, I'm not gonna hold any grudges. I appreciate him even having anything to do with our company and ordering gold. And we're gonna find somebody in the street or somebody in the world that's gonna want this thing. We'll give it away in the MrBeast spirit. You know what I'm saying? I respect the guy. I appreciate him. I appreciate we took care of his stepdad. His stepdad was sitting here for days picking up gold. We made the gold medal, and we wired the money back and forth. We did it all. You know what I'm saying? We did it all for the guy, and all I wanted to do was deliver this crazy piece. Silver is a very soft metal. All right, it's very, very heavy. It's these are all diamonds. These are lab. You know, so it's a crazy play button, and I just wanted to show them. But if not, then that's all good. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it for the streets. Well, this is one of our manufacturers that we're working with. Where's the Kodak box at?
I just texted them about that.
Yeah, that's the Kodak box. Well, yeah, we're making one for the Eagle, for the Kodak Eagle, and I said I wanted the bail on the back of this thing, the opening bail. So let's get that done, just in case Kodak shows up. We're not ready with this shit. The bail has to be attached to the back of the, what do you call it, to fit a nice Cuban. So it's got to open up, fit a nice Cuban for him to rock a sick Cuban on this. You know, let's face the facts. I am taking everybody's image and using it for marketing, and I'm getting a bargain. You know what I'm saying? That's really what this is all about. Now I'll be able to, you know, show this box, show our work, give it to somebody who's, you know, an American icon for the future, and I get to keep him as a client for a very small dollar amount. And when people see that I'm doing that, I'll get a little cooled off. But that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's really, that really makes perfect sense. It's no sweat off of their brow, and, you know, it happens. This is the nature of business, so, you know, let's just be honest about it. So we did it. He challenged us. I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't, but I appreciate them doing anything anyway. Yeah, I came up with the idea. You know, my whole thing is I love things that pendants that open up and there's like a surprise inside, or that's kind of the thing about it. We're working on a money bag like that, but that's just, you know, my style and my idea of it. We could do better, and we could do something even more interesting. LeBron James ordered something from Eliante. I'm sure he paid a lot of money. Or they're rapping about Richard Mille watches. Is Richard Mille paying them? Of course not. They don't give a fuck. But they'll suck Richard Mille. They'll suck Eliante. But, you know, me, they won't suck.
Schmoobity doo, shmoo.